late shift.
World feels like it's printed on cheap vinyl. Late shift, blue light buzzing through the blinds like a twitch in the eyelid. 3 in the morning on Atlantic pavement, slick with grease and low voltage rain. My brain's doing that skip again, that 3-second delay where the world feels manufactured, like somebody printed the block on cheap vinyl and forgot to glue down the edges. They call it an episode. I call it existing in a room where the walls were built 6 inches too close. You ever feel so different? Your own skin feels like someone else's rented sins. Sitting on a stoop, pocket in a half-empty prescription, watching the sky turn that ugly synthetic orange, wondering why the treatment always feels like somebody turned the volume down on your soul just to keep you quiet enough for the landlord. My thoughts aren't clean lines, they're copper wiring exposed to salt water, short-circuiting while the city keeps demanding I conform to their order. They send a gun for a heartbreak, a cage for the glitch, guard the glass on the storefront while we bleed in the ditch. I'm just noise on a balance sheet, somebody else holds. They monetize the breakdown, then execute the bowl, turn the sirens off, let the squad car rest. We don't need another killer in a tactical vest. Give me a coat in the rain when I'm sitting on the stone, somebody who will stay till the shaking leaves the bone. Cruiser creeps up slow, frame rattling, high beams cutting through the steam off the manhole. 2 badges in tactical nylon, hands resting heavy on the leather grips. They aren't looking at a human in crisis, just auditing a potential liability. Sitting in front of a commercial lease, that's the mandate, right? Protect the glass, protect the deed, protect the real estate portfolio from the collateral damage of a frantic mind. They look at dark skin and a hyperventilating chest, and their whole protocol reads contain or erase. They don't see the synapse firing wrong, the trauma looped on a 10-year tape inside my skull. They see a line item for a private prison ledger, another state-sanctioned bounty filling up a 6-bed cell owned by a private equity firm deep in Delaware. They want to cuff the symptom because the symptom threatens the property value. They weaponize the glitch and charge you for the damage and call it law and order. They send a gun for a heartbreak, a cage for the glitch, guard the glass on the storefront while we bleed in the ditch. I'm just standing on a balance sheet, somebody else holds. They monetize the breakdown, then execute the bowl, turn the sirens off, let the squad car rest. We don't need another killer in a tactical vest. Give me a coat in the rain when I'm sitting on the stone. Be someone who stays till the shaking leaves the bone. Imagine the siren stopping and nobody steps out with a Glock or a zip tie. Imagine a sedan pulling to the curb, hazard lights blinking soft against the brick. A social worker in a rain-soaked coat walking up the stairs with 2 paper cups of coffee and 0 armor. No qualified immunity, no boots on the throat, just somebody who understands how a person comes apart when the rent's late and the chemistry collapses under the weight of the pavement. A clinician sitting on the cold step asking, where does it hurt inside the thoughts? Instead of, put your hands behind your back before I turn you into a statistic. We spend billions funding the executioners of our misery. They make some pennies on the cage, make some dollars on the grave, draping corporate asset protection in a flag and calling it public safety. We need healers willing to sit in the rain with the ghosts in our head, treating the origin of the fire instead of billing us till the shaking leaves the bone. 2 paper cups, going cold on the step.